K-Rock, Mid-Atlantic Rock Reviews, Marmy Rock Show, Behind the Bands, and the Marmy Rock Show, and we are on Shiprocked 2015, and one of the things we love about the cruise is not only are the bands that are playing on the cruise, but a lot of other bands come on the cruise as well. Enter Chuck from Hate Grenade. There is their album right there, Hate Grenade, and welcome to the show.
Thank you, man. This has been absolutely astounding. Like, the amount of bands and just cool people walking around, it's been a really good time so far.
So, first of all, introduce us, and we're going to ask you about the cruise experience too, but introduce folks to your band a little bit. You're from Altoona, Pennsylvania, but tell folks a little bit more about your band, your style, and how long you've been around and that kind of stuff.
We're coming up, this has been over a bit over 2 years now. We do like a 90s approach to new metal flavor. A lot of our influences, Limp Bizkit, who also happens to be Shiprocked. There's a lot of new metal influences that we have, Limp Bizkit, Deftones, Reveille, Genuflect, Rage Against the Machine, a whole, like that, and we just kind of try to put our own spin on it. And we've been doing that for about 2 years, and it's been a really good time. We've actually had a really good reception with it so far.
Now, we've only had the pleasure of seeing you guys play live one time, but my memories of your band is there's a lot of activity on stage when you guys play, kind of an active show, huh?
Mikey the drummer, he's like a straight shot of adrenaline to the heart. I don't know how he does it and still manages to never miss a beat. Jeff's the same way. I mean, we all try to get engage the audience each time, because I mean, it's more than just playing your tunes. It's about having the opportunity to engage the audience and get them involved in it. If they feel like they're a part of it, it's going to be 10 times more awesome of a show.
So, from a musician standpoint, man, we talked off camera. Give me some of your initial reactions to Shiprocked.
Shiprocked. Wow. Well, actually, I owe Shiprocked to you. I mean, when you guys saw us out in Harrisburg for Nick's birthday bash at Galifty's, you guys were the ones that brought up Shiprocked. My wife and I, we went on a cruise the first time, and the whole time we had a great time, but we were walking around the whole time going, man, I wish there was great live bands to check out. Wouldn't that make this awesome? And then lo and behold, several months later, you're like, check out this awesome ship full of great bands. But initial experience so far, I mean, we're 1 day in, and it's been awesome. I mean, I had breakfast today right next to Fred Durst. How often does that happen? So, I mean, it was a good time. It's been a good time. Wilson's been awesome. They really surprised me yesterday. They were one of the...
They surprise everybody that hasn't heard of them before when they first come out, yeah.
When you're in a band, I say all the time, when you're in a band, you don't ever get to see the bands that you want to see, because that's the curse of being in a band, because you're always playing when they're playing. But this is nice because it's kind of like off time. We're not playing or anything. We're just here enjoying our honeymoon and getting the opportunity to check out some bucket list bands. Wilson was definitely one of them. I dug those guys.
So how jealous are your bandmates right now? Have you been in touch with any of them at all, or are you just kind of laying low on the communication?
I sent Jeff a text message this morning. It was like, I just ate breakfast next to Fred Durst. Mind blown. But I didn't hear anything back yet, but I'm sure he's watching. And
it may not be appropriate, whatever he sends back. We try to keep it PG-13.
There's no jealousy, but I know that they're definitely happy for the opportunity for us to come out and see some bands and stuff. And they live the same lifestyle that we do. That's why we gel so well together,
So you guys are starting to expand out a little bit. Hate Grenade is. I saw we were talking before you got here. You had a show out in Winchester and getting beyond that northern Pennsylvania market. Tell us how it's growing for you guys.
It's been a really surprise, to be honest with you. Like, when we started the project 2 years ago, I mean, it was my drummer Mikey and I, and then we auditioned Jeff. He came in, and we wrote. It was the three of us wrote a good chunk of our album, and then we were lucky to get Richie. He came in when we were looking for a bass player, and he really just put the final touches on it, kind of give the song something they were missing, and it really came to life. And then, we got with one show after another, we kept getting opportunity after opportunity to play here or there with these different bands. I have to say, some of our favorite places to play are down south, Blue Fox, Hard Times Cafe in Hagerstown. I mean, there's some really great places down there, and they've been very receptive to us.
That Western Maryland, West Virginia area is a great place for rock and roll. People that watch our show have heard me talk about it quite a bit. There's just little pockets around the country. There's some places in Michigan that are huge, and our little triangle in central Pennsylvania there. So, hey, tell me a little bit about Reload. Where'd you guys record this, and who produced it? Did you guys make it?
Reload, here's a funny story, Reload. We opened up for Nonpoint in Jeanette, PA, and Dave Lizio was with the band at the time, and he came up to the merch booth and asked her for a CD, and we didn't have any CDs, and it was like, how do we not have a CD? So we really rushed to put Hate Grenade together. We actually recorded that in my garage.
Oh wow, a true garage band CD.
True garage style. Like the production isn't all flashy. We wanted to make something that was really raw because of the band called Hate Grenade and the new metal flavor that we were doing. We didn't care about Pro Tools and all the flash, you know what I mean? Like, we wanted something that was like literally just some dudes in a garage making an album, and I honestly think I'm proud of it. I think it came out well for what it is.
Now, where can people find us? Do we have to go to a show to pick it up, or is this available out there somewhere?
You can definitely pick it up at a show. We're on iTunes and Amazon and Rhapsody. I mean, when we released the album, we did it through CD Baby, and they gave you like a whole digital distribution bundle. So if you can think about it, it's out there somewhere. It's real easy to get your hands on.
So what are you guys doing right now? Are you got this one out there. Are you working on new music? Are you concentrating on live? What's the band doing right now?
Well, right now, we just finished up a huge stretch in December and January with a bunch of shows. And so we're taking February and March. Our first show back, I think, will probably be March 7th with Defending Kane at Blue Fox, and Breach the Silence is their CD release party. If you haven't got a chance to check out Defending Kane, check those guys out because they're awesome.
They're a cool band.
They are. Really nice guys, too. Really nice guys. But we're going to be doing a show down there with them pretty soon. But right now our focus is really writing. I would say maybe 3/4 of the way through pre-production on the next full length. Not next. It'll be our first full length. But we're like 3/4 of the way done with the writing process, and then we're looking to record ourselves again, but this time on a whole nother level, like not in the garage. Hate Grenade for us, we've decided to really try to keep in-house instead of going to other studios and other places and things and spending that money. Like, there's nobody that's really gonna help you get your sound more than you. You know what I mean? Nobody's really gonna get it.
A lot of bands doing it that way now.
And so that's our goal. Richie and Jeff right now are in the process of building a studio at Richie's. He has like a business and he's got like a whole area. So we're actually going to build a studio and we're going to start recording ourselves and other bands and just try to, get the brand out there and help other bands, do what we're trying to do, because it's expensive to record,
So we got a big first day here. What's your high point for the day to day? What are you looking forward to the most? Other than, of course, this interview. No, I'm totally kidding. What are you looking forward to the most today to see?
I'm really looking forward to see Biscuit open it up. I've been looking forward to see those guys for a while now. I haven't seen them. I want to say last time I saw them was clear back in Family Values, which I was still in high school, and it's kind of cool. Like, I was joking about eating breakfast next to Fred. It's really cool because when you listen to a band all your life and you see them on TV, and you know what I mean, like, they help you come up with the music that you come up with. It's really cool to see the man behind the work, you know what I mean? It was a really cool opportunity, and I'm really looking forward to seeing them throw down on stage.
Well, I'm really excited to have you on the show, and thanks for being here on Behind the Band. So you're our third on-deck interview we've done. Welcome to that little family. So Pop Evil and Kickin' Valentina, and now Hate Grenade. The MARR, I guess you call it floating headquarters. We'll make this official now, the name for the balcony.
Headquarters.
The MARR floating headquarters.
Very appropriate.
And here's our view for the day.
It's beautiful,
We're
isn't it?
We're at right now.
Absolutely beautiful.
And then give them a shot once again. The album is Hate Grenade, and it's Reload. Check that one out on CD Baby and online and all those good places you can get music and a cool album and a cool band, man. Chuck, thanks for being here.
Thank you guys for having us so much. I mean, honestly, with doing interviews with Pop Evil and taking the time, I mean, it's you guys that make this happen.
Well, thanks, man.
It is the local music scene. There would be no local music scene. It'd just be bands playing to their friends if it weren't for all the photographers out there donating their time, taking pictures and interviews and publicists. And I mean, there's a lot of people out there doing a lot of work. So.
Well, thanks, man. Thanks for being on the show.
Thank you for having me, man.
All right, man. Let's go have fun now on the show.
Go Biscuit.